Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. All right. In this video today, I'm gonna talk about, do titles really matter? Now, what you think I mean about titles? I'm talking about whatever title you get: marriage, the title of being single, the title of being in a relationship, the title of being whatever rank, whatever you want to be. Anyway, titles is what we're gonna talk about today. Cause too much I see people, you know, they judge people amongst the title that they're given. You know, and I feel that that's not fair. And I just want to shed light on what a title could do to a person, you know, emotionally, physically. And just when you think of someone's title, how you correlate that with negative and positive. So, like I said, in this video, I'm basically going to share my view on titles. Way too often, we as humans, we use titles to rank us socially amongst others. So the question is, do titles really matter? Alright? Whether it's materialistic things, finances, your job, relationships, whatever, titles could also damage friendships, relationships, amongst other things, because there's a sense of pride and ego that ties in with these titles. You see what I'm saying? Usually being a worker, laborer, it's like the lowest title you could have when you work in, like, in the working environment. But there's other titles, or like a janitor, you know. But there's also other titles that people strive for, just to say, look at me, like just to be like, look, I'm doing better than you. Whatever the case may be. I'm the boss, I'm the supervisor, I'm the owner, I'm the CEO, blah, blah, blah. All those titles are structured around, like, to me, control and power. Also, titles can have an effect on you as a bad way as well. Because you sit there and, once again, you correlate with certain titles with positive, negative, and like whatever else. It gives you a sense of, I'm not good enough, or this person is better than me. You know, so once you label something, it's like someone would judge you based off that title alone without even meeting you. You see what I'm saying? Perfect example, when you're known as a felon, and some of us are, that makes it very, very difficult for people to trust you, for one, and for you to do anything in society. It eliminates your chances of working anywhere that's, you know, any type of value. Most women that are working class women, they'll cut you off if they hear you've done any type of jail time, or if you were a felon, and that's just a fact. You see what I'm saying? Most friends start passing judgment before they even know who or what you are, or because they hear the term felon. Now, why? Because a felon is associated with negativity. It basically says you broke the law, you are a criminal, you done jail time, and you're not to be trusted. Those are like the underlining traits of a person that's a felon. You get me? Whether people want to admit it or not, that's the truth. I don't care what you say. That's the truth. Certain places like Canada, they won't even let you in if you're a felon. So that says a lot right there. And a lot of times, as a felon, a lot of people catch felonies young. So let's say you do the jail time, right? And which jail is considered a rehabilitation center. Let's say you got yourself right. You know what I mean? You're not on the same type of stuff you was on when you was young, before you caught the felony. Now you can't even produce yourself as this new person, because society ain't going to give you a chance, because you're labeled, your title, a felon. And it's over after that. Also, when you're in that courtroom and they identify you as a career criminal, understand, first of all, we all know that words are spells. Alright? So the word career and criminal, that tells the judge automatically that this isn't your first time committing crime. You like breaking the law. You haven't learned your lesson. You feel me? So off bat, people don't even get how words can stir up assumptions and prejudgment without even saying much. These are the terms that they use in court when describing you. And once again, it's a title that you're given, and you don't even understand the subconscious power in that title. How much is against you: a felon, a career criminal. These are titles that you just can't shake, because, let's be real, it's the truth. But is it really the truth? Or is it just a title that you were given pertaining to something you've done in society? And it's like, once again, people don't understand how much words are like spells. So now you think of the terms like rich, you think of the term poor, you think of the term middle class. Those are all titles of separation to me, meaning those titles make you stand out, some for negative and some for positive. If someone knows you as rich, that's more associated with like positivity. They feel you have it all figured out, you make a lot of money, and it's like when you're in the middle class, you're doing okay for yourself. You ain't rich, but you ain't struggling either. You like right there at the borderline. You like middle class. Like, I guess that's why they call it middle. And it's like you're surviving, nonetheless. Now, when you're labeled poor, when somebody call you poor, that comes with negative thinking. Nothing positive comes out of you being poor. You see what I'm saying? It tells me that you don't have it together. It's basically the opposite of rich. It tells me you aren't making money. It tells me I automatically assume that you're lazy and make excuses and you don't know what to do because why? You're poor. You see what I'm saying? And it's like perfect example. Whenever we hear someone is on welfare or any type of government assistance, we automatically think they broke. Think of the term welfare. That's a title as well. You see what I'm saying? So don't lie. Whenever you hear somebody on welfare, any type of government assistance, you like, oh hell no, he broke or he poor. Like that's how it was when I was coming up. But that's just our subconscious mind passing judgment, all because of a title. Welfare is mainly associated with someone who's in need of money or help or like food or whatever. So once again, like I said, that's the power of a title negatively. You see what I'm saying? Now when it comes to the workplace, you have your own worker. I mean, you got a worker, you got a manager, you got supervisors, you got bosses, and so forth. Now, you ever met someone who was so cool, like they was cool as hell outside of work, but when the minute he gets to work, he's like a brand new person. He's a little more bold, outspoken, but he's very obnoxious. He throws his weight around. All because he can. Because he's most likely the boss or a manager. Someone of some type of power. You see what I'm saying? These are the traits that these titles bring. These titles also come with egos. These are the egos that are tied to these titles as well. He feel he could talk to you any type of way he want because he's in charge. And pretty much your job is in the palm of his hand. So you say the wrong thing, he can fire you. And with you knowing that, you're going to hold your tongue. And that's the worst feeling ever. Especially if he's abusing his authority. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, just be mindful of the power, the authority and everything that comes with certain titles, whether it's good or negative. Now, when it comes to the workplace, right? Matter of fact, we're going to get off of the workplace because we already know, like I said, the workplace is filled with titles. You got your manager, your owner, your CEO, your whatever. Those are all lines that can't be crossed, meaning as a worker, you're not the owner, you're not the manager, you're not the supervisor. So once again, they talk to you a certain way that they won't talk to other people amongst that same class as them. You see what I'm saying? An owner pretty much is not going to talk to another owner the same way he's going to talk to a worker. It's just not going to happen. Society paints this picture that when you hear titles like graduate, a doctor, engineer, lawyer, multi-millionaire, CEO, owner, these are all titles that when you hear, you automatically equate it with success. That title comes with success. That person, you put them on a higher pedestal because they have a higher title than you. But the whole time, they're normal human beings. All they did was go to school longer, study their field, got a certificate for their profession, saying that they can do whatever it is they want to do, and because that title makes them more successful. Because we have it in our head that those titles, a doctor, a lawyer, those are what you would want to be successful in life. Period. And that don't make them no better or more successful at life than you, because guess what? You can win the lottery for $50 million. Now who's considered more successful? Because let's be real, at the end of the day, we all want these titles because they come with money. It comes with finances. It comes with a good life. You becoming a doctor means you get more money legally. You can do things legally. You can have a car. You can have some of the best homes, women, everything. And all of that is equated with success. But like I said, if you was to be poor and you win the lottery for $50 million, now are you considered successful or are you considered lucky? All right? So just follow me, man. Like I said, there's things like a GED that you hear, you automatically correlate that with bad for per se. Like, you hear a person like, yo, you didn't get your high school diploma? They be like, nah, I got my GED. You automatically think something wrong with that person. Maybe that person could have just dropped out because they wanted to. See what I'm saying? Or maybe they couldn't finish because they had some type of family issues. But the first thing in your mind, subconsciously, you think something negative because he or she got their GED. Society has programmed us to believe in titles more than a person's character, or even a story, or even to get to know any of that about them. People will respect, this is crazy. People will respect a piece of crap CEO before they respect a hard-working laborer any day. Before they give respect to a hard-working laborer, They will take crap from a CEO that's disloyal, dishonest, and that's just a piece of crap. They'll take his mess before they take mess from a hardworking laborer. Why? Because of the title. There's power in titles, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, you ever wondered who some of these individuals would be without a title? You gotta wonder, like, would he or she act like that if they wasn't, like I said, a lawyer, a doctor, a judge? You see? Now, matter of fact, I got a concept for you. When we look for someone to do work for our house, right? You browse and you scroll through Google and you see a variety of people in the same field that you're looking for. So let's say you're looking for a plumber. You'll scroll through 5 plumbers, but that one plumber that has the word master in front of it, of plumber, you're more likely to stop and click his profile than all the rest of them. Why? Because you've seen the word master in front of it. Let's not forget, words are spells. I keep stressing that. Words are spells. So subconsciously our brain tells us if this guy is labeled a master, he must know what he's doing, or else he wouldn't consider himself a master plumber. So to be a master basically means you got it all figured out, you know, and there's none after, there's nothing after master. You ever playing the game, you beat it, boom, boom. There's nothing after the master. After you beat the master, that's what we all want to get to, being a master. So like I said, if you see someone that's a master, subconsciously you already have it in your head that he has it all figured out. You know what I mean? The definition of a master, one of them, is a man in charge of an organization or group. And another one is having or showing very great skill or proficiency. All right? So knowing that, and when you see that, then you automatically just want to go with him because he's a master. You hear master, words of spells. I can't stress it. Words of spells. Master carpenter, master chef, master taper. Anything pertaining to a master, which is a title, you're likely to go with. So it's like, just be mindful of these things, man. Be mindful the power in titles. Be mindful of the power in words. A police officer is no different. Like, perfect example, we trusting them to protect us because of their title. An officer, that title itself holds weight because it's associated with protection, with help, security. You see what I'm saying? The flip side of that is when you hear officer, you automatically get an image of someone who is big and can help in any situation because that's their duty of an officer. You hear officer, you think authority figure. You don't even know their background history or their ability to even secure or help you with whatever you got going on. But like I said, your subconscious mind tells you, oh, he's an officer, he can help me with no matter what it is. You get into trouble, what happens? You don't know who you calling. You gonna call 911. You don't know who's coming to help you. But guess what? You gonna make that call because society tells us that a police officer is someone that can help, no matter how small, no matter how big, no matter the race, no matter the gender. An officer is correlated with someone who can help or be there for you, no matter nothing. So let's just keep that in mind once again, y'all. If y'all feel, like I said, if you feel different, you want to piggyback on something I said, leave a comment below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications and know when I upload more content. And pretty much that's it, man. I'm out.